Hey guys, so today I have another huge products I've used up video for you guys. This one is probably bigger than the last one. I can't believe how many products I decided to save up before I actually shared them with you. There is so much in this bag that I'm just going to try and tackle it like big time. So we're going to start off with packs of makeup wipes. It looks like there's about 4 of these in here. So I used up 4 of the Neutrogena makeup wipes. Again, these are my favorite makeup wipes, and somehow I went through 5. There's 5 in here. Oh my god. There's 5 packs of Neutrogena makeup wipes in here. So as you can see, I friggin' love these. I go through these like water, and I just use them every single day to take my makeup off. I really do love them. I think I might try out like the hydrating or like the night calming ones at some point, but these are definitely my go-tos, and I'm using a current pack right now. I just love them. I just find myself never going back to another one, so I used up 5 of those. So those are the first things. Then the second things are 2 of the Lush Aroma Water Toner Waters. This is my favorite toner to use. I finally got through the last one that I have, and I guess I was working on another one when I was filming my last products I've used up video. So now I used up 2 of them. So I finally decided to cave and purchase the full Big Mama size. So now I won't have to go through them as fast. I mean, I don't really, these last me like 2 or 3 months, so it's not like I go through them that fast, but somehow I went through 2, so I have 2 in here for you. But I did now purchase like the full size one that's like $20, but the reason why I like purchasing these smaller ones here is because they're only $9, but this time when I went to go purchase it, Lush was out of this smaller size, so I had to purchase the full size one, but it's like about time that I did, because then that one's going to take me like forever to get through, so you won't be seeing this for a while, but yeah, I went through 2 of those. Then the next Lush skincare product is the Angels on Bare Skin Face and Body Cleanser. I did go through this smaller one. I did have 2 of the bigger ones in the last video, but this one I did use the entire thing of the smaller version. So I did recently purchase a big full-size one, but I needed this to hold me over, and the last time I purchased this, they were out of the full size, so I purchased the smaller size, and I ran out of this one. So that's what I used up for that. Then I also used up the Liquid Blender Cleanser from Beauty Blender. I did use the entire thing. There's nothing left in here. What sucks, though, is that, one, this is not as good as the Solid Beauty Blender soap. I did recently purchase a new one. I really need to find a good dupe for it, because I'm just so sick of spending $16 on a soap all the time. I just think it's expensive. So if you guys have a good dupe, please let me know. I did try the Liquid Blender Cleanser out. I didn't like this as much as the Solid Blender Cleanser. That really does get your makeup off of the Blender Cleanser a lot better. But this did work for what I needed it for, but the soap is definitely a lot better. What was I going to say about this? But yeah, this doesn't really work as well, but I only use this to clean my brushes once, and then I use this to clean my my beauty blender after that. But yeah, I'm so tired. So yeah, I used up that. Then I also used up a Lush face mask. I did also use up the cranberry one. I just forgot to take it out of my refrigerator, but it is expired right now. But I also used up the Rosy Cheeks Fresh face mask and the cranberry one. I think that this one is my top one. I just absolutely love it. It's amazing. I think I might have to turn in some Lush pots at some point. I think I have one more full size. Yeah, I do have one more full size in here. But I did use up this. I absolutely love it. I wished I could have purchased it today, but I found the coffee one that I'm going to use now, the cup of coffee. I'm hoping that that will be really good. I'm going to use it tonight, actually, because I haven't used a mask in a few days because the cranberry one was expired. So I'm hoping to use that tonight. But yeah, I did use up this one as well. I loved that one. It's like my holy grail one from Lush now. Then the last product, actually there's 2 more products from Lush in here. Let's just get these out of the way. The next one is the Lush Vanishing Cream Facial Moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer now, and I did use up this entire thing. I have to thank my sister for helping me use this up, though, because she did use some of it when she was here. I did give her a little sample of it. And then I tried to scoop the sample that she didn't use back in here, and I did use up those samples as well. So you have seen me use up like 3 or 4 of these samples before. When then I finally like got the full size and used it up. I am working on a second one now, so I am using that. So then another thing from Lush is the Happy Hippie Shower Gel. My boyfriend originally gave this to me. He was using this for a while, and then he said he was getting like kind of like an allergic reaction to it. He used up about like this much of it, and then I used up the rest of it here. I did also do that with the Rose Jam as well, but I only used up like this much of it because my sister gave me like the rest of it and was only like this much, so I didn't decide to include it in this video because I didn't really use it up myself. But this, I did because I used up basically like a third of it, and he only used up like a quarter of it. So, yeah, this smelled really good. I actually think I liked this more than the Dream Wash. So, I wanted to repurchase it, but then I got the Rose Jam one. I can't even talk. The Rose Jam one. It smells amazing. I can't get over that scent. It smells so good. So that's another Lush product. And then the last, actually I think I have a couple more things from Lush in here. Let's get through those and then we'll get through the rest. Let's see. Yeah, I have 2. Let's see what else I have from Lush in here. Yeah, I have 3 samples of the, I have 1 Vanishing Cream sample that I used up, as you can see. I also used up 2 of the Cynthia Sylvia Stout shampoo samples. This was beer shampoo that I used up. I did like just use this up like the last time I recorded this video or something. I haven't went and gotten this in the full size. I really should. I forgot to get it today because I was so concentrated on getting a mask, and plus the mall was so busy today that I really tried to just get things that I really needed and just like get out of there. But this is amazing. I need to purchase the full size. It really keeps your hair clean for a long time, like at least a week. I have to wash my hair tonight though, but. And then the last thing is something I'm working on using up, but at the same time, I can't really show you when it's actually used up because it's going to be like completely gone. But I'm almost done with the Lush Full of Grace serum, which is like my favorite serum to use. As you can see, it's really small. I have recently picked up a backup, but I just wanted to show that this is basically almost done with. So I think that's it for the Lush products. Now let's get into some makeup products. So the first thing is probably one of the first things I used up in this bag. This is the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose. I was so upset when I used this up and I couldn't purchase a new one because I didn't have the time or something. But as you can see, nothing is coming out of here, so I did use this up. I absolutely love this. I love these Prep and Prime sticks. I think MAC is such a great brand. They really are consistent with their products. With products that are like a cult classic, they are just like amazing. And I just think these Prep and Prime sticks are amazing. These are like one of Jaclyn Hill's like favorite products from MAC. And she used to work at MAC and she still uses MAC products a lot, but she does try to branch out to other brands, but these are like one of her favorite products from MAC. So I loved this, and I did repurchase a new one, but I'm finding myself using the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen so much. But I have recently used this, but I use that one so much, but I still really love this, so I will get more use out of it, but I did use up one of them. Then, some other concealers that I have. One is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Light Vanilla. I was actually meaning to include this in my last products I've used up video, but I forgot. But this stuff I am not repurchasing again. It dries out so quickly. Like, this is really, really dry. I can tell by like the way it's like rubbing into my skin. And I just won't repurchase it because I don't think it looks nice under the eyes anymore. I've been really digging the Bare Minerals one. I'm wearing that right now. It's been like my go-to recently. So I love that. Okay, sorry, my mom had to talk to me. Then I also did use up another of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I could just tell today that it's like pretty dried out. And as I'm like swiping it, it's like mad dried out. So you want to like get use out of these, and then like you see that it still swatches, but when you put it on your eyes, it's like mad dry. So I'm hoping to repurchase another one of these, but I couldn't find it at Ulta today. They were out of my shade. So I'm hoping to get it at some point. But so far, I've been really loving the Bare Minerals one that I haven't really been missing using this one. But I still will repurchase this. I just like have been really digging the Bare Minerals one, but I will not repurchase the NARS one. So that's it for concealers. Then I also have 2 bottles of the Urban Decay setting sprays. I have the Chill Makeup Setting Spray right here, and I also have the All Nighter Setting Spray. These are my favorite sprays to use for setting your makeup. I'm also working on another one right now, and it's basically all the way down to here. I just haven't quite used it up yet, but I did already go out and purchase another bottle today because I know I'm going to be out of it really, really soon. I go through these like water. Like, I use them every single day. I just absolutely love them. They set your makeup so beautifully that I will never use another setting spray. Since I know these are both made by Skindinavia, I know I can just go get them in Ulta and just, you know, really get a lot of use out of them. So this is my summer setting spray, and this one is my winter/fall setting spray. So I'm almost done with my second bottle of this already, and this I have used up before. Like, this is my second bottle of this, and this is like my first bottle. But this was like down to here when I started using it again after I stopped using the Chill Makeup Setting Spray, because this is what I was using in the spring. But then I ended up using up this one as well. So there's those as well. Then the next things are a couple of things I wanted to mention that I mentioned in the last video, because I literally used these up like right after I made the last video, and I just really wanted to mention them. So when I shot the last video, I know that I included this in that, but literally the day after, I was trying to see if I could use it up, and I couldn't even get a full face out of it, that it ran out the next day. So I just want to say that this is completely empty now. Like, there's nothing left in here, and it sucks because I haven't repurchased it because I had to repurchase my other Holy Grail, and this one I can't live without. I'm just going to mention it. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I did use up this full bottle, and I am working on my second one already. But this is my absolute favorite. Like, I just love it, but I just could not stand like shaking it out of the bottle anymore, and there really wasn't much product left in here, so there's really like little to none left in here. Oh, it bothers me when it's not like this way. But I absolutely love this. I use this so often. I just love it. I can't really live without this one. I love this, but I fell in love with the YSL one, and I bought the Marc Jacobs and the YSL one recently, which are both high-end foundations that I haven't repurchased this yet. But I'm hoping to repurchase this in the future because I really did love it. But yeah, I did use up the Giorgio Armani as well, so I did get a second bottle of that. And then the same thing, I did use this up really, like the day after I mentioned that it was like almost done. I used up the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer. Like, there is nothing in here. I used up the entire thing. Like, I use this like every day just to use it up. So I'm really proud of myself that I did use up a primer. So now I actually did purchase a couple of primers since I've used this up. I purchased the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer and the Nourishing Primer, and then I just picked up the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. So I'm like really actually getting to like a primer by like trying out the sample first. But yeah, I really did love this. So maybe I'll repurchase it in the future. Then another makeup wipe item. This is not exactly completely used up, but they're so dried out that they basically are used up. There's basically like only 1 or 2 left. I'm not repurchasing these anymore though. This was the last pack that I was working on before I discovered the Neutrogena ones. And now, obviously, I love the Neutrogena ones that I don't use these anymore. But, since these are dried out, I have to get rid of them. But yeah, that's basically those. Then, the next things let's talk about an eyeshadow. So I actually did hit like full pan on my first eyeshadow this year. I'm really proud of myself because I have so many eyeshadows, but as you guys know, this is my favorite everyday transition shade. This is Makeup Geeks Peaches and Cream. As you can see, there is nothing left in there. So that made me pretty happy to hit pan on an eyeshadow. I was like determined to hit pan at least on one eyeshadow this year. I'm trying to work on Creme Brulee and Starry Eyed as hitting pan on those because I'm trying to like pick like certain items that I know I'll use all the time. Like eyeliners and mascaras, you can't really pick because those go bad after like 3 or 4 months. But yeah, this is my go-to shade every single day. I'm wearing it today, and I did tell you I did purchase a backup of it like I think a month ago or 2 months ago or something, and I'm currently working on that one. And what's funny is that I'm not using that one as much as I used this one because I felt like there's like other good transition shades in my palettes that I haven't been using it as much, but I did use it today. But yeah, so I did hit pan on an eyeshadow, so that was really exciting. And then I actually have another eyeshadow that I hit pan on just in the center. This is ColourPop's On the Rocks eyeshadow, the Super Shock eyeshadow. What's funny is that I haven't used this eyeshadow since I've hit pan on it, but as you can see, I did hit pan on it in the center. I think before I did share that I hit pan on the ColourPop's Ibiza shadow. I am making a little bit more progress on that shadow, but I haven't really used ColourPop shadows because I've been using so many different other palettes, but when I'm like looking at this shade, I really want to use it at some point because ColourPop shadows are so gorgeous. But I am getting the Kathleen Lights quad really soon, so hopefully soon. Then the next things, there are actually 2 more skincare items that I have to share with you. I used up both the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk Intensive Hygiene Treatment Serum and also the Josie Maran argan oil, which is this. It looks like there's a little bit of, yeah, there's nothing. I think that's just water. But I did use up both of these. I did actually end up purchasing the full size of the Josie Maran argan oil. I really love it. I got these both in a 500 perk point for Sephora, and I fell in love with them so much that I ended up using up both of them. Then I ended up purchasing the full size of this. I forgot to purchase the whole full size of this today because I actually really loved this serum, so hopefully I'll be able to get it at some point. But these are really amazing. They really have been helping my skin a lot, so definitely love those. Then on the last like foundation item, I used up a bottle of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. There is actually still some product left in here. But the thing is that, like, it just does not come out of the dispenser anymore. And I can't stand, like, wiping it on my hands. And it's just, like, a hot mess that I had to go purchase another one. But since I purchased another one, it's already not coming out of the dispenser anymore. Maybe it was coming out of the dispenser for, like, the first few weeks that I was using it. This past week, it's not coming out of the dispenser anymore. It's, like, not coming out of the dropper. Like, literally, the packaging on this is so annoying because for some reason it's not coming out of here anymore. And I can already see like to the bottom of like the second one that I purchased. This one definitely lasted a lot longer than the second one that I have. I don't know what it is, but hopefully they'll improve their packaging or something because these are amazing and I can't do my makeup without them. So, because these are amazing for like adjusting your shade, for adding more coverage. Like this is just so multifunctional. It also like adds more coverage to a foundation that doesn't have that much coverage, and it just makes your skin look flawless all the time. So I'm hoping that it's not used up because I would be really pissed. Then the last thing that I'm like working on is the Ulta eye makeup remover. As you can see, this is almost done. I forgot to actually purchase this today as well. I probably should have purchased another one. So I'll go like maybe in a couple of days and I'll see. But yeah, I have been using this a lot to remove like pen stains from like my phone and stuff from work. I said stuff from work because I'm a server and I keep my phone in my pocket and I have pens that I like keep in the same pocket, and they end up like staining my phone with pen marks that like I use this to get it off. But that's basically why it's almost done. But I did share that I did use up one in my last video. Then I do have 4 eyeliners to share with you. The first 2 are definitely old and I need to get rid of. These are the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliners in dark brown and in the black. I know that the black is really old because this I got like in February, so I gotta get rid of it because it says it's 6 months until these go bad. And then the dark brown, it just completely dried out, so I have to get rit of this as well. I did repurchase this, but this is old already, so gotta get rid of those. And then also, I did use up one of the Kat Von D tattoo liners in Mad Max Brown. This is so dried out that I already purchased a backup a while ago. I absolutely love this. These are like my holy grails now. But I'm also getting rid of the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper because this is just as old as the brown one. Not to say that this is completely dried out, but it is kind of like not as opaque as before. So I am getting rid of it because I've had this for like 6 months already. So this I think is expired. Then two mascara products and then we're done. So one is the Stila Lash Stunner Primer. I think I might not repurchase this again. I did repurchase one, but I just find it's not really doing much for my lashes anymore. I don't really know what it is. Sometimes, like, I guess it's like the placebo effect where you think you like a product when you're first using it, and then, like, now it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of for me. I haven't been using the new one that I've gotten, and I'm kind of regretting buying it because it's more expensive than the actual mascara that this is part of, which I probably should get rid of the mascara too. I think it's from like July or something. I'm still keeping it in my bathroom though. I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. But I have to check when I got that and when I got the MAC Signature Black Lash. They might be both expired, but whatever. But this Stila Lash Stunner Primer, I haven't been using it. I've been using the Lancome primer so much from the Point Perk from Sephora that I might like just get rid of. I might just try and return the other one. I'm not really sure because I really wanted to get the Lancome primer today, but I forgot. And then the last thing is the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill Excess Mascara. I did use this for a long time and it was definitely one of my favorite mascaras. And I do think that it's worth it to use up a mascara and an expensive mascara because you're going to use it up, you know? Mascaras expire and you're going to use them. So that's pretty much it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram as TBW819 and my Twitter is PokerFace819. That actually wasn't as much as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like a shit ton of products, but you know, I always think I have more. But it was like, of course, a lot of skincare products because that's what you always go through the most. But as you can see, I love Lush and I go through them religiously. So I am going to get rid of some of these other items here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, like, what's sad is that I can't ever get rid of these, like, packs of stuff. Like, it's so sad, but I'm pretty sure that that's everything. So yeah, that's it. Bye!